Yeah, she was in trouble, but as you say, this is the event that really engages her. She is up for the fight. She doesn't mind getting in a battle here at Bells, and it'll bring out her best every time.
Speaking of fights,
the best surfer with the potential to put on the best surfing, absolutely delivering. It was incredible.
But it is going to be Kanoa Igarashi getting a quick start here. Already has a throwaway score. Looking to make up some ground on some new equipment this year and looking particularly sharp. It takes a fall there by a long shot as far as just how pretty he's surfing. And Mick Fanning, who's done some work with Ethan in the past, he had something to say as well. But Ethan's up at the moment, his first ride in this quarterfinal clash, chasing a second Bells title. He won his first over at Winky. He'd love to get it done here on the bowl. Blitzes the pocket on that section. And working this one over, that silky smooth style. Fanning said it was beautiful to watch yesterday, but said he felt Ethan still had another gear to get to, which is remarkable. That's how much he believes in Ethan's talent. A clean finish there on the inside. He'll win the opening exchange here and take the edge over Igarashi.
Wowzer. That 3-turn combination out the back. It actually had shades of that high 9 that he dropped yesterday.
For Kanoa, but Rich, let's have a look at this wave.
Starts off with that clean snap. Keeps the momentum going down the line. The big wrapping cutback, gets the foam rebound, and then hits it on the tail. Blows it out through the lip, and then some beautiful transition work all the way through to the inside. Finishes with another little foam blow tail right on the shore. Love the slow-mo.
Yeah, I mean, pretty. It's one way to describe it. Absolutely incredible is another. It's just such buttery surfing. Everything where it should be, the drive, there's just never a bobble in this guy. And I guess really the danger here is that as much as he is in sync, sometimes you do have to just adapt to the conditions and win a little bit ugly. We saw Felipe Toledo surf himself.
Ethan's decision-making process in these heats. He knows exactly which wave he wants to be on.
And we'll see if Kanoa knows too. He's taken one here, looking to just get a decent score on the board with this one. There's a huge fin drift. No recovery time needed. Great control, gets back up into the pocket. And now goes to the rail, draws it out, bounces off the foam. This is looking like a good ride. And a good reply for Igarashi. Comes through to the inside, banks off that final section, rides out.
It's a good answer back. 4 strong manoeuvres on that wave, and perhaps a little bit bigger than Ethan's wave as well. So 7-point ride for Ethan on the opener.
One of the cool things is that Ethan actually does have it as well. So, but this is really the bread and butter turn where Kanoa can separate himself from almost every surfer on tour. That turn right there, there's Kanoa, there's Griffin, there's Ethan, they all do it well, but this guy is probably the best at it when he gets that real fluffy section that comes at him.
Totally. Gets it nice and high, blows that tail out, gets the release, but keeps it in control. I love that final finishing turn as well. Comes right through to the inside. You actually saw the fins pop out there on this side angle as the wave starts to lay down a little bit. Kanoa still gets that rail buried, and you can just see here, right at that moment there, the fins kick free. That back leg tucks in, drifts down, and so smooth how he reconnects with that bottom turn.
When he goes for that, you know he's on. That's the move he goes to when he's feeling like he's up for the challenge. This is going to be unreal.
And went on to finish second in the world that year. It was an amazing campaign at the WSL finals. Here in the lineup, Kanoa just has to give way as Ethan uses his priority, just flying down the line, a lot of speed. Just jams the lip, puts it all on the back foot. So he is chasing a low score to get into the lead, but really the order isn't the issue at the moment. It's just about doing good surfing and dropping huge numbers. Kanoa will get his chance to reply. This will get Ethan into the lead, not the clean finish in the event just yet. He's had it all his own way. It's been his momentum to kick off his heats, and he's ridden it all the way through to the finish. So he's getting challenged here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rich. There was the start of this wave where it was all smooth and linking and the nice float. All of that lead-up work was really cool, and then the big turn just clicked a little off in your guts as he hit it. You're like, oh, not quite.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, well, Kanoa, a beautiful rail turn outside. It's a little jump up on the lip. Another fun-looking re-entry to finish off, and then we know he finishes strong. Layback hack.
The last 15 minutes of this heat.
Been a lot of fun to watch, and we're going to get treated to more now. A bit of foam on the face here, but Kanoa Igarashi electing to go this one for a moment, doesn't get anything out of it, and he's going to kick out, and that might open the door here for E.Ewing to respond. He's going to drop into this one. Looks alive on his equipment, drives up into the first section, pushes hard and goes down. Kaipo's watching on, he's out the back there, Kipes. That was huge, and a big fall, a missed opportunity for Ethan to strike back.
And look for 2 8-pointers.
Making a move under priority here, Ewing is playing catch up at the moment. The rhythm isn't on his side. Kanoa Igarashi's been strong in the opening stages, establishing a healthy lead. They're near excellent.
Just stick to the game plan. Let's get out there and apply some pressure. He's done it so well.
Just over 5 minutes to go. Ewing looking for an 8.4. And unless he's comboed, he is going to be in this heat until the final hooter sounds. Good start to this ride. Jams one in the pocket. This wave flattening out for a moment. Ethan looking a little more switched on here. Is this going to provide the steep section on the inside that's going to help him get back in this heat though? Bit of foam on the face. Rides high, keeps that speed going through the flat sections. His boards have been looking great. A lot of spark in that turn, and he's going to get out of there. We're just on 4.5 minutes to go.
Solid surfing, and mind-blowing actually, that first big swooping turn that he did on such a foamy face to keep those rails so engaged. Have a look at the replay of this one. So this opening turn, look at how much texture is on the face of that wave. And the big roundhouse wrap, straight back up into the pocket, jams on the tail for the second turn. And then a big swooping foam rebound cut back for the third. Some nice rail work all the way into the inside section. Swooping, carving, arcing, drives through, and then gets a little blowtail on this final hit. Gets the release, gets the slide, so mixing it up.
Nice and tidy. That first turn, he just got so much torque out of the upper body, really accelerated out of the carve.
It's amazing he got so much dynamic energy out of that soupy face. It's so hard to make that sort of texture have a punchy moment.
How's how high he kept, and he stayed through the entirety of that carve. So high.
And that's a bonus there too. Like that was that shoulder was almost about to flatten out. He just teed off at the.
Ethan joins him. He's going to push him. Oh well, here we go.
Ethan gets an opportunity here. Big section standing up. A floating re-entry. Drives past that wall. The wave's starting to flatten out. He's off it.
This is the danger of those bigger sets as they push over the bowl. That was such a good leave.
Elects to do with his priority here in the final stages, and he is going to use it here and block Ethan's opportunity. Is there a wave behind it? We'll see in a moment, but right now Kanoa's fixated on maxing out the potential on this ride, trying to better a 7.5, building down the line, driving up into this final section and gives it everything.
Great ride here for Kanoa, up and over that foamy section. Drives around this one, up into the lip, gets completely weightless as he busts through, and then just hammers that final section.
The fins are almost dry. He left them out there for that long. Ewing behind him needs to absolutely go mad on this wave, and it's such a tricky one to serve. Already pretty flat, drives up into it, doesn't really get on top of the section, and there is every chance that Kanoa Igarashi has upped his score.
And rips the board back under his feet.
Yeah, this was Ethan's chance to answer, and this wave just had no guts. And unfortunately, as hard as he could surf on it, as smooth as he was at times, that was a nice jam. There was just nothing there for him to really open up on, and that just...
The heat score totals are solid, but Kanoa Igarashi too strong, 7.9, 7.5. If you're going to beat a surfer in the kind of form Ethan's been showing in that event,